guys, Enchanted Nemesis Tarot, and we're back with another live. All right, guys, I'm Enchantress, and on this channel, we go live every single day, twice a day, Monday through Friday, once in the morning for general messages, and once in the evening for all Zodiac signs. So please subscribe so that you can join us on these lives and get notified. Donations are gladly accepted here to help us grow. We ask that you like, comment, share, guys. If you have not, slam the ding subscribe button, okay? Like-minded souls are welcome here, guys. Make a difference in someone's life. We try to do that on a daily basis, okay? If you haven't, slam the ding subscribe button, okay? Like-minded souls, again, are welcome. Okay, guys, so I had that download I told you a day ago on, like, root and all that, and I didn't really get to the bottom or the heart of it, so I did a part 2 here. I didn't get to the bottom of it on what, like, root could mean. And then that video, and I thought about it when I saw that video, but I already did the download about root. Now, remember, I told you guys before I got off yesterday about Ray J and him wanting to go to Haiti to get root work done. So remember I was saying roots, and I was like, root to the root of the problem. Is it really a root? I couldn't kind of figure out what it is. So I did not say that in that live. So this is part 2. And part 2 can also mean root work being done. So I wanted to get that out. As a matter of fact, the realization came after the video. I didn't say anything until after I got off the video. And I was telling someone else about the dream that I had. And they were like, wow. You know, I feel. And then I was like, root work, okay? But it could be too as well for some of you. Might be a small amount. But we are going to stick to the topic here. With that being said, we are going to look at, let me make sure everything is set up here. We're going to look at the energy pool today, all right? Who's pulling on your energy? Who's pulling on your energy? Who is pulling on your energy? So this could be somebody who likes to see explosive behavior. So this is the person that's pulling on your energy so that things can ignite, so that people can explode, so that confusion is in the air. So that's what this person is probably hoping for or wishing for. Somebody wants to cause some type of confusion, arguments, you know, eventually leading to violent actions. Tell me more about the person or persons that are pulling on your energy. So this could be a lover. It could be anybody. It could be a friend. It could be a family member. This is somebody who just keeps things going, okay? So that, you know, it can be ignite into arguments, okay? Or they keep whispering things in your ear like, oh, did you see this? Oh, did you see that? So that you can get mad at someone and that energy is projected. Spirit, please and thank you. What else? What else? What else? So there's also somebody who could be pulling your energy with fame, finances, or, you know, looks, and, you know, just somebody pulling your energy. They want you to come that way or something like that. We'll find out if it's negative or positive. But there's also something else. Be cautious of, you know, again, sexual energy, dispersing it any which way, because I do see disease, okay? And I do see somebody who's trying to cause physical and mental obstructions so that you cannot proceed on, all right? And then I see somebody coming in or around that has cunning behavior. This is another person that's trying to pull on your. So we got that out. All right, let's try to find out who these people are. All right, so the person that's trying to cause arguments or put fuel on the fire. The person that's trying to cause arguments. Too many cards fell out. Give me one person who's trying to cause this confusion, this arguments and putting fuel on the fire. It's a lover. For some of you, it's a lover. It came out just like that. So for some of you, it is a lover, or it could be a family member, or it could be somebody at your workplace. Because remember, the Two of Cups could mean business. It could mean it's somebody at your workplace. It could mean business. It could mean lovers. It could mean family. Spirit, please and thank you. Be more specific. For some of you, it's an lover that you're arguing with now, or that you're having disputes with. Or this could be a negative Gemini. This is a negative Gemini. Or it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And this all could be in somebody's chart. Or this is a lover you're arguing with, or will be. Or it's a negative Gemini. They're looking for something. Somebody's looking for something to put fan on the fire. They could be making reports, doing things like that, just in deep, or to get you in something deeper. I'm also getting Virgo energy. All right, let's ask this. Why is this person doing this? Why is this person doing this? It could be to distract you, stop your finances, or to keep your finances from flowing. Possibly because they know who you are. It could be to distract you from your finances. And then you can't focus, and you can't create, and you can't build. Okay? That's what it's for. And whatever this is, I got the Ten of Swords reversed. So it's like, it's no going back from this. Like, it's no going back. It's the Ten of Cups. I mean, it's not the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords reverse. So that's, to me, that's the last of the last. Like, and based on the card before it, it is a negative card. So I mean, this is somebody that could be in recovery, but it could be the worst is over, or this could be drastic change and chronic drawn out problems. So whomever this person is, they're trying to create long drawn out problems. I kind of feel like whoever this is, they may have something wrong with them, like, or they will, or they're trying to put it on you. Like a sickness, an illness, a life-threatening illness. Or this is like a reoccurrence of past difficulties. Somebody's trying to dig something up. You know, this could mean a disruption, a death almost. Like the worst is yet to come. This could be like death magic. That's what I'm getting. With even the Ten of Swords reversed, it means a literal death. But if you look at this depiction here, look at this. They just blowing more onto here. You know? So somebody could be creating problems. Why the Ten of Swords reverse here? And this is somebody, I'm going to be honest with you, they're turning to some type of higher power for assistance. Now, I'm not sure if this is a positive higher power. Higher power, but I don't think it's a positive higher power. So whomever this is, they've turned to someone. They've turned to someone trying to overturn a serious threat. may have sold their soul. That's what I'm getting. Somebody could be ill, and next thing you know, they're bouncing around like nothing ever happened, and they had a life-threatening illness. But whomever this person is, they have turned to some type of higher power for assistance. So I kind of feel like somebody could be in the process of selling their soul because they need help that bad, or they want to see somebody else's demise so bad that you would sell your soul. And I do have that with this card here. That's selling your soul. This means that somebody's selling their soul. So it could be somebody doing that. They're so angry to the point they would sell their soul just to win. Just to win. And I got a negative Gemini. I got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And I have, in that reverse, a negative Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. They're negative, whomever it is. This is somebody who will go that far just to betray you. Just because that's the only thing they think can help them win. But I say, and I'll say it again. If you go that far with me, you will not win, okay? I say, and I'll say it again. Because return to sender, it still can be sent back to you, okay? Even if this is positive and negative demons. Positive angels, demons, whatever you want to call them. They'll fight against someone for you, okay? Your spirit team, that's what they're there for. You can call on your whole spirit team and send them to the person, whomever is wishing ill on you, or whoever wants to see the demise. Some people don't want to see you with anybody either. It's something that small and minute. They may not have nobody. They don't want to see you with anybody. What makes you think? I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's a mother. If they don't have anybody and haven't had anybody for their whole life, they don't want you to have anybody. They're going to keep speaking ill and negative. Interferences, minding other people's business. Yeah, they'll do that too. So I feel like somebody has stooped that low. And that's when I saw that, when I was dreaming and I saw root, and that word I kept hearing roots. So it's like, I feel like somebody could be doing that. They're doing root work. Somebody's doing root work, possibly. Look what the people are doing that's trying to pull on your energy. Yep, this is to cause you sadness. This is how they want to see you. Who is this energy? So we got the zodiac signs for that person that's putting the fuel on the fire. Who is the person with the cunning behavior? Could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, not necessarily. Could be a negative Virgo. The Leo, Aries, Sagittarius don't look negative, but then again it does. I got the Eight of Wands, reverse, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, a negative Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. We need to start saying that, guys, to specify, because when I say a certain sign, 555 on the board, when I say a certain sign, you're not going to know if they're negative or positive unless I tell you. You see, even if you see the cards, people never say that. They go, could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They're failing to mention this is a negative one. This is one that jealousy. If they're negative when they're in the reverse. So we fail to say that as tarot readers. This is a negative Virgo, a negative Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They're not positive. Because anybody who wants to cause any type of difficulties, or they have a cunning behavior where they're trying to distract you, or, you know what I mean? That's not a positive energy. Can't be. Tell me more about this person with the cunning behavior. They could come in disguise of they want a new beginning or leap of faith with you. Aquarius on the board, and this could be an Aquarius that they're coming towards because Aquarius is upright. All right, with the Fool, and I don't know why sometimes I see Aries as the Fool as well. You know, so Aries, Aquarius, but not today. I feel Aquarius. I'm feeling Aquarius. Like, I feel like somebody wants to come towards the Aquarius with some type of cunning behavior. So this, whomever this energy is, they're not to be trusted. It could be a negative Virgo, a negative Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Tell me more about this person. They could be in the disguise of an emperor. And then, didn't I just say Aries? Didn't I say an Aries may have something to do with this? There could be an Aries or an emperor sending this person your way. Because they're sending somebody in with cunning behavior. Or this could be an Aries that's wearing a mask, or an emperor that's wearing a mask. Here it is. Whomever this is, they're negative. Scorpio energy, negative. Negative, okay? They are under judgment. This is bad karma when this is in the reverse, because you didn't rise from the ashes, whomever this is. They didn't rise from the ashes. This person is not living in their truth. They're in disguise. They're faking who they are. They were supposed to rise from the ashes. This person was supposed to transform. They were supposed to make the necessary changes. They didn't do that with the judgment reverse. They didn't do it. So here they come with a mask on. The emperor, somebody may plan a new beginning. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, negative. Virgo, negative. Who else? Who is this person? Or this is somebody that comes in and wants to be deceptive to keep these new beginnings from you. And this could be this person under judgment, because the Seven of Swords came out. But this is also deception. It's also betrayal. So somebody could be trying to come in towards you to betray you. Now, this could also mean that somebody may quietly want to come towards you, but where are they coming with? The judgment reverse energy? This means they haven't changed. As soon as that judgment came out, they haven't changed. And that's why the Seven of Swords showed up right behind it. And guess what's at the bottom of the deck? And we shuffled this deck. There's that Ten of Swords. Remember what I told you what the Ten of Swords means. This person has gone to a higher power, but it's in the reverse. What higher power are you talking to for help? Who are you getting help from in the Ten of Swords reverse energy? Spirit, please and thank you. Tell me more about this person. Yeah, this person wants you to have insurmountable problems. Problems you can't carry anymore. They want you to have so many burdens on you, you can't pick up and keep moving. Somebody's tired of seeing you move. They're tired. How are you keeping on going? This is not one person. This could be 10 different people the same way about you. How are you going? How are you still out here? Why are you still moving around? Here's that in and out energy, whomever this is. They'll come in and they're going to go right back out. Or this is a quick exit. Something could happen where you just go, I'm out of here. This is somebody leaving a quick exit. If you ever get this card and you're going out and you say, how are things going to be if I go to this party and you get this, don't go. Don't go. I predicted this maybe like 6 months ago for somebody. It might have been longer. It might have been longer than that. About 8 months, they said, well, if I go somewhere, how are it going to turn out? I said, don't go. It's going to be a quick exit. You're going to have to get out of there. Why did this person tell me they went anyways, right? And they, oh, it was a fight that broke out and I had to get out of there. Like, we ran out of there. People were dropping their phones and everything, she told me. And I told her not to go. So if you ever get this card, the Knight of Swords reverse, and you're talking about going somewhere or going around somebody, do not go. It means a quick exit. You're going to be hightailing it out of there, and there's going to be something that's chasing you out of there. It's not going to just happen. Spirit, please and thank you. Clear, concise messages. So somebody wants to communicate. Somebody wants to communicate. An Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or somebody wants to win. Yeah, somebody wants to win at seeing you unhappy here. That's what I get. That's what I get. Can you show me the person, Spirit, who is tapping into the energy of a higher power? Possibly selling their soul. This is somebody you may be upset with or that you argue with. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini is who it is. It's an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And didn't I say Gemini was out in reverse? It's an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This person feels trapped, like they have no way out. And this is why they're doing it. They feel trapped, or whatever energy that they're trapped in, they feel like they have no way out. So now they're wreaking havoc on everybody else because they could be in a situation that they can't get out of. Or this could be somebody who's just mentally ill and they're making the wrong decision. This is somebody who is blocked and they want to, this is forced restraint, a jail cell. Or this could be somebody, and believe me, when you're at a low ebb like that, you can manifest. You can manifest when you're in a low vibration like that, sitting in a cell alone by yourself. If this is somebody, or this is somebody who's mentally doing it. They're mentally trapped. They keep going in a vicious circle, and this person is getting desperate now. Because they have a fear of the unknown, because they don't know how things are going to play out for them, this person is wreaking havoc on everybody else. Because of their inability to move, they feel boxed in, whomever this is. This could be intellectual imprisonment. You could not be talking to somebody. This person feels like they're caught in a vice. They feel like they're caught in a vice. And they could be holding back. This also could mean somebody's holding back from you. They almost feel like they can't see. They can't see their way out. You know, this could also be somebody who's stuck in between realms, like they were supposed to pass over. They can't see their way out. They went into the dark. They can't see their way out. There's a barrier, and the barrier is the realms. This person's passed over, but they have yet to find their way. And this person is very disappointed about something. They could be disappointed about their death. And that's why the problems with communication is here, because they're trying to communicate with somebody, but they can't. They can't communicate. You can't hear them, but they're talking to you. Again, though, I'm getting whomever this is, they have some type of illness, and it's making them have like negative feelings. They keep running back into a brick wall, whomever this person is, and they can't understand why. And they're saying that old-fashioned phrase, which is telling me this is not a young person. They've been around a grandmother or somebody, and you may know somebody that says this: damned if you do, damned if I don't. Whoever is saying that, that's the person who says that saying. This is what this person is saying: damned if I do, damned if I don't. And I heard that saying about a week ago, and I think I said it out loud. So this is somebody, like I said, who feels trapped. They're restrained. They're caught in a vice. You know, this could actually signify somebody who's blind too. This could be somebody who's sitting in prison or will be. Or somebody feels confined in a relationship and they feel like it's just going in circles. This is the person who could be manifesting. And the thing about it is sometimes when people manifest something, we're thinking it's somebody who's against us, right? This could be somebody who's right around you, but sometimes when you are wishing things on people, it could happen to somebody connected to you. See, a lot of people don't know that because the energy sometimes can't reach that other person, or you didn't direct it to them enough, or you didn't have enough force or energy to push it through. So it circles back. It circles back on you. If you don't have that type of energy and you're not equipped and you're not a seasoned spell worker or voodoo queen or whatever you want to call it, or root worker or a root doctor, if you are not a root doctor and you're trying to send spells towards people and it pings back to somebody in your family, you did it. You did that. So when somebody all of a sudden falls sick and you have done some magic, you did that. That's your energy swinging back around. And I'm getting that too. This is not somebody's expertise. And they're sitting here trying to flip sticks. You're going to flip one of those sticks, it's going to go up in the air and poke you dead in the eye. That's why this person in here is blind, because they know not what they do. They know not what they do. You wishing bad on people, it will put you in paralysis. This is somebody who's confused. This is somebody who's negative. They have negative feelings, and that's what's hindering your productivity. It's nobody else. Do you know this card means so much? Confusions, misunderstandings, indecision, and guess what else it means? You're not going to believe this, but it means accidental deaths, accidents, deaths. Know why? This person is sitting in solitude and in this trapped mind. This is what they're doing. They didn't enter a realm that they don't belong in. You have entered into a realm that you can't get out of now. You have no other choice. Let me tell you something. I know you guys heard this story months back when I told you that I went through a portal. Yeah, some people might keep going. I turned around and got the H out of there, okay? I know you guys remember that reading when I said I went through a portal and I was looking up like people who had been through the portal and how they felt and stuff like that. I went through that with everybody, with the baby in the car and one other person in the car. So we're about to go through. We got just lost for a minute. You know, when we do the rooms and I'm sitting up and now I'm thinking loss of reference points in the rooms. When it says that, that's what that means. Loss of reference points. You went through a portal and some people kept on going. And now you can't get out. But I do think sometimes when you go through a portal, this is not no fun. I do think that's the devil making a proposal. Do you want to cross over here? In some cases, not all, but I think it's an offering. Like, do you want this money? 4114 on the board. Do you really want this money? Well, keep on coming. Keep on coming towards me. I believe it's a choice right there. I have seen at least 3 portals. And I showed you guys that one. If you go back on the tab, and you'll see that rainbow thing that I showed you. And everybody was like, it's a rainbow. It wasn't. It was a portal. And then I showed you another one that looked like it and showed you what it was. But like I said, this can mean accident, a death, an accidental death. And I just told somebody the other day that accidental deaths are spell work sometimes. or freak accidents. Sorry, freak accidents or spell work. You know, we talked about the girl from that group, Brownstone. And like I said, maybe somebody needs a brownstone. We talked about that group and how she fell all of a sudden on a wine glass and died. So odd. So odd. So accidental deaths, it says accidents, deaths. So accidental deaths, the Eight of Swords could mean. So again, if you're not seasoned, do not try this type of work. If you don't know what you're doing and that energy pings around and can't get out of the room and is trapped, it's going to come right back your way and hit somebody. If it doesn't hit you, it could hit somebody around you. So brownstone, it looks like it could be brown jasper or moonstone. It, you know, it means grounding, it means stability, and it means security. An earthy stone, and it represents the root chakra, your grounding energy. It helps you to establish an emotional base, safety, and physical presence. It's for grounding and stability. It's also for protection and security. So when I say things and I'm thinking group brownstone, no, what about brownstone? So somebody needs a piece of brownstone. It's for protection and security. It's a talisman and it deflects negative energy and provides a protective shield. So some of you need a piece of brownstone. It encourages personal growth, resilience, and inner strength. Now, don't just go buying this stone, because a lot of people do that because they hear something, they go looking for the stone and get it. It may not be for you. It is for those who feel like you really, really need it. It enhances focus too. If you can't find brown jasper, brown moonstone, and smoky quartz may work in bronzite. So there you have it, if it meant that. Just like I didn't know what the roots, whether it was root, whatever it was, you know, I had to try to decode it. But let's see if we person who feels like this person that's who the person who is that's pinging the energy. Can you tell us, Spirit, who this person is that feels trapped? Who is this person? Again, it's an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It's an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Tell me more about this Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Or it could be saying it's meant for the Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is somebody who's hiding something, whomever it is. The moon card showed up. This is somebody who wants to leave or wanted to leave and had to return. Six of Swords reverse, a negative Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. This could be somebody who, I don't know. Who is this person? It's still coming out the same thing. Now I said the King of Swords, here's the Queen of Swords here. It's an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. And that's just it. Could be family. There's somebody who they have nightmares, or they have a lot of anxiety. This is somebody who wants to do something. What does the person in the Nine of Swords really want to do? Why are they stuck in this energy? They want to leave whomever this is. This is the negative energy that's flowing outward. Whomever this is, they want to leave. Tell me about this Nine of Swords. Yeah. They're in a lot of swords energy, whomever this is. That's why swords keep coming out. Whomever this is, they're in a lot of swords energy. Mental stuff. Thinking. They may not even be saying this out loud. They're thinking it though. And it's coming out. It's going to come out. It doesn't matter. Quiet, silence or not. It's going to come out. And I'm going to tell you something. This person is a malicious enemy, whomever this is. I don't care if it's family or not. They're an enemy. The way they think is the problem. This is somebody who suffered loss, failure, intimidation, manipulation. They were manipulated. This is deceptive energy. And it's also somebody who wants to be spiteful. They're in despair, though. They took a turn for the worse. This person is focused on winning. It's mine. It's all mine. This is somebody whose self-esteem is at a low because of a painful humiliation or defeat. And this, at the same time, this person is acting malicious or spiteful against you. So this is a malicious enemy, whomever this is. Let's see. Let me snatch these back and see how this person, this energy here, you're getting, look at all the swords that came out. And it was a King of Swords too, but I put it back in the deck. But look at all the swords that came out. This is telling you this person is in their head. Whatever it is, they're in their head. How does this person truly feel and think about you? How do they truly feel and think about you? I told you. You know how they feel about you? And that's just it. Whomever this energy is, that's what they want for you. They want you to... It's the very opposite of who you are. Chariot. Because 16 breaks down to a 7. You're in the chariot, but they wish the tower on you. They shock. You know, they want you in inalterable circumstances where you can't get out of it. This is the bondage of the flesh, imprisonment, disruption. It's like this person wants to see you maybe go to jail or just failure. They want you to fail. They want you to suffer like injustice, a breakdown, like catastrophe, chaos. They want you to the point where you're like begging to just like, I just want to go. Whomever this person is, it told you who they are when we saw all the swords. Whomever this is, Scorpio energy on the board. Again, we get that feeling stuck in a negative situation with no exit. This is how this person feels. And whomever it is, whether they think they don't feel this way or not, their mind is the one it's going. Their mind is taking this thought and running with it. And it's exuding out. outward because everything is energy. You ever be around somebody, right? You go around somebody and you can feel the energy on them like they don't want me here. They don't even have to say anything. And this is what people don't understand the power of the mind is. You don't even have to, you can walk in a room and go, wow, they don't like me. They don't want me here. They don't even have to say anything. It's what's coming out. Your negative energy is coming out. You don't have to say a word. You don't have to say a word. You don't have to say a word. Clarify the tower here. And what am I getting again? The 7 of Swords showed itself, and so did this 10 of Swords. I kind of feel like this is wishing like death almost. This is somebody wishing death, like almost. They want something to end, and then they are going to feel justified, whomever this is. Why the 7 of Swords and the 10 of Swords? Back out with the swords again. And look at this. They almost want a catastrophe to happen, a quick exit. That's what this person needs to do. They need to quickly exit if they feel a certain way. A lot of swords. If this person is not an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, because I'm not going to keep saying they are. If they are, if they are not, they may have this in their chart. They have it in their chart. Are just in the swords energy. And look at that, the Page of Cups. I told you guys about that Page of Cups. Don't lunch on that Page of Cups reverse. It is just as dangerous as a bigger card in its suit. This is somebody that you're going to find out who it is, though. This is a big little card because when that Page of Cups is reversed, deception is going to be revealed. You're going to find out. This is somebody who lives in a fantasy world. This could be somebody who had a bad childhood. Their childhood was messed up. Or they were a poor student. That's what the Page of Cups is in the reverse. They're emotionally out. And this is somebody who doesn't plan for tomorrow. That's who this person is. If you hear this and you hear it in yourself, it could possibly be you. Now, I'm just being honest. Not saying that it is because I don't know. But if you hear any of these qualities, it's you. It's you. And that's a shame because whatever you're feeling is being projected. You're projecting energy out onto other people without even saying a word because you're trapped in your head. What's the outcome going to be for this person? Exactly. We're back in the 5s. They're not going to do anything but keep themselves in the 5s. It's always going to be something going on. Let me tell you something. I don't care what comes my way, what goes on. I'm going to tell you about me. I'll find a way to remove the obstacles and keep right on going. I'll find a way to remove the obstacles and keep right on going. What is this here? And I just told you what the other card meant. This is the second card that means a malicious secret enemy. So you don't know this person is your enemy. This is somebody who's underhanded. They have internal conflict. They have a lack of faith in their own ability to compete. This is somebody who wants to cause you setbacks. All right, I'm going to clarify that Five of Wands. What is the Five of Wands? I'm going to tell you something. This is something that could take a toll on somebody's health. Whatever they're doing, they're destroying their own. Who's the Five of Wands here? Who is this Five of Wands? Reverse. It's back to the swords again. But justice is at the bottom of the deck. Let me see. Let's see. Will this energy have one up on you? Will they have one? Whatever they're doing, it's not going to work. Three of Pentacles reverse. And sooner or later, the fire is going to burn out. Whatever they're doing, whatever sticks they're shaking, the fire is going to burn out soon. And when it does, that energy has to go to someone. It's not going to work, whatever this is. It's not going to work. Give me one more on this energy. Give me one more on this energy and what they're trying to do. They're trying to come up with every strategy that they can. This person is being strategic with Ipis on the board. Tell me more about this person. All you got to do is call on your ancestors. Call on your ancestors. They could be calling on their evil ancestors. Tell me more. Give me one more about this person's energy and what they're trying to do now. Yep. They're trying to put you in poor health because they're in poor health. This is somebody who wants to, they could be wishing ill health on you. Whomever this is, they want you to stop in your tracks. Whatever it is that you do, it bothers them. That you're able to move the way you do. It bothers you. I'm going to tell you, the only time I can't sleep is when I know something needs to be uncovered. And I couldn't sleep last night. I was up for a while. I barely wanted to get up this morning because of the weather too. It's freezing. But I was still up thinking. So whatever somebody throws on me, I get blessings left and right because of my heart. You could pretend to be good all you want to. Pretending is one thing, but when you got a real good heart, it comes natural. You'll never go down. You'll never go down. If you got a natural good heart and you've been this way since you was a kid, I'm not talking about trying to become the good heart. Because usually when people try to change over very quickly, it doesn't work in their favor. But if you've been this way your whole life, you have no worries. What's the outcome going to be for you? You have no worries. You've done too much good. You've racked up so much good karma. What's the outcome going to be for the person who's racked up the good karma? What's this? What's this wanted to come out? The Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, it's always going to rule in your favor. You've racked up too much good karma. What's the outcome going to be for this person that's racked up the good karma? You're going to be able to defeat your enemies. You're going to be able to stand your ground. Look how many sticks is coming, and he got one stick, and you're going to be able to protect yours. Look how many sticks is there? 6, and you have 1 against 6. And your money may come in small increments, but you're still going to get it. And guess what? This is the difference between you and them. You're going to be able to hold on to yours. Just because you get a lot of money doesn't mean you'll be able to hold on to it. But even if you get a little, you know how to hold on to it and make it. You're still going to be able to get what you need. And guess what's going to happen? Very people in this swords energy, Queen of Swords reverse, Queen of Swords reverse, they're still going to wind up backtracking and coming back again and again and again. Because you're stuck in the cycle. I'm not. I rebuke that. You won't get me stuck in no cycle. Any cycle I get into, look at this. Ace of Pentacles. Any cycle I get into, look at this Ace of Cups. You can have it all if you want it. And that's what this person knows. Love, finances, you can have it all. As long as you stay in the same energy. Do what you need to do and don't get stuck in a nasty cycle. Don't make anybody, you stoop down to them. Queen of Wands just flew out, and so did the Page of Cups upright. So you'll be able to fight off whatever you need to fight off. Stand in your power. Stay a leader. Be the leader you want. Be the leader that you wanted. Be with the Queen of Wands here. Love is in the air here, an offer or something. And the Knight of Swords. And what does the Knight of Swords do upright? Look at the sword. Let me show you the bottom of the card so you can see the depiction. Who that? The Knight of Swords knocking somebody's head off right there. You see that? We probably never paid attention to that, did you? The Knight of Swords is knocking somebody's head off. And look, they're on a white horse. Okay? You about to knock somebody's head straight clean off their shoulders. You're still going to get the offers. You're still on the Chariot. And what's this? Let's see. And then I'm running a little behind. What's this person going to get? What is this person going to get? The person that's pushing the ill energy towards you, what are they going to get? The person that's pushing the ill energy towards you, what are they going to get? Yeah, there you go. 8 of Pentacles reverse. That's what they're going to get. Messing around. Or they trying to cut corners. They're trying to do things the easy way. They're cheating. They pretending to know more than what they know. Poor quality. Misuse of skills. Entitlement behavior. 8 of Pentacles reverse. This is somebody pretending to know more than they do. This is somebody who likes to live off of the hard work of others. Socially disadvantaged. The disenfranchised, okay? This can mean unemployment, computer problems, lack of work, loss of job, anger about the lack of opportunities for them. This is somebody who doesn't work up to their potential. And whomever this is, they're just dissatisfied and they need to heal. They need to heal. The star reverse. They need to heal. And they have yet to do that. So the phoenix did not rise from the ashes here, guys. Whomever this is, they have refused to make the necessary changes. Could be a family member. 6 of Cups here, that could mean family. This is somebody you've known since you was a child. So it could be family. Or it could be somebody you've known since you were a child. Or you've known them since they were a child. Or this is somebody who clings to the past. Some aspect of your family ties is holding you back. They're holding you down. That's what that could mean too. That's why it's in the reverse. This is values rooted from family ties, and they're blocking your progress. Somebody is clinging to outmoded beliefs. Somebody needs to act in the living present, okay? They need to act in the living present. This is somebody who doesn't really want to grow up, or they never have grown up. This is also somebody with skeletons in their closet. All right, so that's what it could be. That's who it could be. Let's get a card of the day, guys, and let's skip on out of here and be happy and do what we do, okay? We need not fear. We need not worry. This is going to be pinged right back onto them. What's the card of the day for the collective here? Give me a card of the day. I believe it's the 3 of Cups. I wanted to come out earlier. There it is. You could be dating. You could get a reconciliation here. You could be getting back out there, wanting to date. Somebody could be looking for new love. And look, it's communication coming in. Somebody could want to communicate and reconcile. Somebody's going to call you soon, and do not call them. They're coming. There's the Chariot. Do not reach out to anyone. We don't reach out to anybody. They reach out to us. Stand your ground. We got that earlier. Stand your ground. Don't reach out to anyone. What's going to come out of this? What's going to come out of this? If it's a reconciliation. What's going to come out of this if it's a reconciliation? Ooh-wee, look what's going to come out of this. The 2 of Cups if it's a reconciliation. Look, and the Lovers. This, all right, that's what's going to come out of it if you reconcile. Let's see of it if this is new energy. If this is new energy and you're dating, what's going to come out of this new energy? It looks good too. This person may want to partner up with you. Look, it's going to be some good news about a partnership. Give me one more for the new energy here. See, as long as you're going in the right direction, you can meet a star. This person definitely has a job, whomever it is. Look, and it could be a soulmate too with the 6 of Cups here upright. It could be a soulmate. This person has a job. I see a healthy obsession with the Devil at the bottom of the deck with all these good cards. This is a healthy obsession here. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. That's all I have, guys. Enchanted Nemesis Jarrell, please like, comment, share, guys. If you have not, slam the ding subscribe button, okay? Like-minded souls are always welcome here, guys. Please let me know here by commenting after the live, all right? We need your support in the comments, guys. We need your support. Remember, live yes or no questions on Tuesday. Monday is live angel messages, individual, and this evening is all zodiac signs. We need your support in the comments. Let me know who you are, how you felt about the live. Let me know something. We need your support in the comments, guys. That's all I have. I love each and every one of you. Bye for now. Enchanted Nemesis.